Hey everybody, it's Shane, Captain Shane, Jochen. I'm gonna be flying out of Denver to Dallas Fort Worth today, and we've got a ton of air traffic controllers online, more than I've ever seen before. In fact, so many that I might get confused messing with them all. So I've already got my cockpit prep setup done. I've got the flight plan plugged in. Let me show that to you real quick here. Oops. Uh-oh. Hope I didn't screw that up. Anyway, let me show you the flight plan here. Bring that up on the screen. Alright, so here's our flight plan tonight. Hopefully leaving Denver out of runway 8, flying all the way down and landing at Dallas Fort Worth on runway 13, weather permitting. But we're going to get the ATIS right now at Denver, and we'll figure out what we're doing. So let's go back to the airport diagram, and we'll figure out where we're going. Alright, let's get the ATIS right now. What is the channel for the ATIS? Denver departure ATIS 134025. 134025. All right, I had the wrong channel. 134025. Let's try this again.
Event before calling for pushback. Contact appropriate ramp control for pushback. Advise on initial contact. You have information pop-up.
Pop-up.
Denver International Airport departure information Papa 2253 Zulu. Wet variable at 5.
Variable at 5.
Visibility 10. Few clouds at 7,000.
7,000.
Few clouds at 1,000.
Okay.
Few clouds at 16,000.
Okay.
Temperature 28.
28.
2.9er. Altimeter 3003.
30.
Departing runway 8. Runway 25. Runway 34 left. Aircraft must reach back assigned heading or first waypoint with takeoff clearance. Reach back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Notices to air mission. Bird activity vicinity airport.
Okay.
ATC system in use. Have mode C transponder on and squawking assigned code in movement area event before calling for pushback. Contact appropriate ramp control for pushback. Advise on initial contact. You have information pop-up.
Got it. Okay, so that checks fine. Variable at 5. Runway 8 departure. And now I think we need to call for our clearance delivery. Let me go ahead and get that frequency up now. In case you're wondering where I'm getting them, it's right here on X-Pilot. So Denver clearance delivery is 11875. 11875. 118. Man, I'm not used to having so many controllers to talk to. 11875. Alright, let's call for our clearance, our ATC clearance here. So many windows open right now. Okay, let's do it. Denver clearance delivery. Good evening, UPS 2229. Request IFR clearance to Denver.
UPS 2229, Denver delivery. Good evening. Do you mean clearance to Dallas? You have filed Dallas.
Correction, Dallas, yes. IFR to Dallas. DFW.
Roger, UPS 2229, Denver delivery. Good evening. You're cleared to the Dallas Fort Worth International Airport for the Sleek 2 departure. Sleek transition, then as found. Climb via the SID. Departure is on 126.1. Squawk 2230.
Okay, UPS 2229 is cleared to Dallas via the Sleek 2 departure. Sleek transition, then is filed. We'll climb via the SID. Departure is going to be on 126.1, squawk 2230.
2229, oh, my apologies, I'm looking at the wrong strip. Squawk 0611.
0611 for 2229.
UPS 2229, read back correct. Advise you have information pop on board. Expect runway 8 for departure. Contact ground on 121.854. UPS 2229, correction. Contact rim control 130.6 for push and start.
Okay, that squawk code again is 0611. We'll contact the ramp controller 120.6. We do have Papa and we'll expect runway 8. UPS 2229. Okay. Alright guys, I think we're ready. Whew, that was a mouthful, wasn't it? Alright, 120.6. Let me make sure that's the right frequency here. 120.6. Oh. 130.6. Oh my god.
Big 109 then. Radio check.
Euro.
Alright, taxi 6 Whiskey, Charlie Sierra,
Oh, there's so much going on right now. Alright, let's go my checklist. Before start checklist. Status page.
Actually, 1429, discard. That'd be 6 Echo via.
Set to engine. APU. Let's start the APU.
Alright, 6 Echo.
Close the windows.
Charlie Sierra, United
Close and
1429.
latched. I gotta turn that down. That's too loud. Let's go settings, audio, ATC, COM 1.
1094, contact ground 121.85. We'll see you.
Make sure I got that right. Okay. Alright. Where we at? Checklist. Doors and windows. Aux hydraulic pump 1 is on. Parking brake is set. Volt chocks remove. Ground power waiting on APU to come up. APU air source and ignition B today. Beacon lights on. Okay, waiting on APU power. Let's get the pushback pre-planned here. So we're gonna push straight to here and I'll rotate to get on this taxi line right about there. That'll work.
Round to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Copy that. Alright. APU air is on, APU power is on. So we can go ahead and pull the ground power unit. Let's contact the ramp controller for push and start. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Guess power didn't swap over. Okay, there we go. I got it under control now. Alright, let's contact the ramp controller here. Denver ground, good afternoon. UPS 2229 heavy on the ramp at the UPS cargo area. Request push and start.
UPS 2229 heavy, Denver ramp, squawk normal.
Squawk normal 2229.
And United 1429, contact ground 121.85. We'll see you. 101.85. We'll see you, United 1429. And UPS 2229 heavy, push on to Sierra Charlie's approved, face east.
Okay, push start Sierra Charlie face east. UPS 2229 heavy. Okay guys, we're ready for push and start. Let me make sure I'm caught up on my checklist. Before start checklist complete. Okay. Let's get pushed here.
Southwest 5622, ready taxi.
Southwest 5622,
Ground to cockpit, tow
taxi
is
to
driving.
spot 2 Echo via Alpha Sierra.
Okay, waiting on the push now. Tug's coming up.
2 Echo by Alpha Sierra 5622.
So here's my checklist that I'm using right now. So we're at the before start checklist, and we're ready for pushback. Waiting on the tug to hook up. So my block time was supposed to be 4:30. We're a couple minutes behind schedule here, but I'll make it up.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Alright, go ahead and connect. In case you guys want to watch that, there you go. There's a tug right there. And he's basically going to encapsulate our nose wheel. See right there? And then you'll see him raise up the aircraft on the tug. Yep, see we're raising up? There we go.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Okay. Parking brake released.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Okay, let's start engines, guys. Clear for engine start. Starting 3. Button out, light on. In 2. Oil pressure.
Southwest 5622, contact ground 121.85. We'll see you.
12185,
Fuel on.
5622, thanks for DC. Have fun.
EGT, fuel flow.
Oh yeah, only 4 more hours to go.
Are you at the FS Expo right now, or?
Oh no, the whole United States game lit up for FS Expo.
Okay, good start on 3. Button in, light out. Starting 1. Button out, light on. In 2. Oil pressure. Fuel on. Fuel flow, EGT. Button in, light out.
Different ramp, aerobatic 109er.
Okay, starting 2.
Extra 109er, different ramp, go ahead.
Button out, light on. And 2.
Currently I am at
Oil pressure.
220, requesting push and start.
Air Mexico 109, squawk normal.
Fuel on. Fuel
Correct,
flow,
is not
EGT.
Mexico, it's Aeroatlantic. Mike Go, Aeroatlantic.
Oh, roger, okay.
Okay, good start on 2. Looks
can
like
you
the
repeat
button
the
in is,
button?
the light is out. Okay,
Eurolandic 109, squawk normal.
after start checklist. Engine anti-ice. Airfoil anti-ice is not
Operation
required.
complete. Set parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Alright. Overhead. Let's go APU air source sauce. APU off. Agent pins. Waiting on that on the left.
Do we have a different rep? Do you copy?
Yeah, Eurolandic 109er, squawk 3761.
Squawk 3761. Southwest 109er.
Waiting on hand signal on the left.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the right. We'll see
On the
you
right.
next time and have a great flight.
Alright, thanks a lot. Okay, after start checklist complete. Taxi checklist. Flaps and slats. Flaps 15. Spoiler handle. Armed. Status page. I set that to config. Flight controls, check. Oh, config. Alright, let's go elevate ailerons.
109er.
Left,
Push
be green.
on to try November is approved.
Right.
Face west.
Be green. Elevators up, 2 green. Elevators down, 2 green. Rudder left, 2 green. Rudder right, 2 green. Okay, stabilizer trim, set for takeoff. 5.4 aircraft nose up. There we go. Taxi lights as required. Let's see here. Taxi lights, I'm gonna leave them off. It's nice and light outside. Takeoff data. Confirm on MFD 136-154-160. Okay, takeoff departure brief. Real quick, let's go over the departure. Take a look at this on your screen. We're going to be using the Sleek 2 departure. After takeoff from runway 8, we're going to fly directly to Kidding at or below 10,000, Big Tree 14,000 at or above, Siga at or above 16, B Corp at or above 17, Stalker at or above flight level 180. And we'll fly runway headings as assigned by ATC after departure. Okay. In case of emergency, we're going to, at or below V1, we'll stop on the runway. Anything over V1, we're going to continue straight ahead. That is your takeoff departure briefing. Transponder is set TARA. We are ready for taxi. Taxi checklist complete. Denver ramp, UPS 2229 Heavy, ready for taxi. Runway 8.
UPS 2229 Heavy, Denver ramp, taxi via Sierra Charlie, hold short of Mike on Sierra Charlie.
Okay, hold short of Mike on Sierra Charlie. UPS 2229 Heavy. Alright, we're clear. Let's move. Alright, so we're higher altitude right now at Denver, 5,000 feet. So it's going to take a little more power than normal to get moving here. Alright, we're rolling very slowly. Let's do our... Okay, let's do our nose wheel steering check. Check. Brakes check. Alright. A little more power here. And I feel like we're going uphill too. I'm pretty sure the cargo ramp has a little bit of an incline to it. Alright, we're rolling. And I'm bringing engine 1 and 3 down a little bit, and we'll use engine 2 to keep it moving. Close that up. So we're going to take Sierra Charlie to Mike and hold short of Mike. I'll show you that on my chart right here. Sierra Charlie to Mike, and we're going to hold short of Mike.
Shadow 1.
Wow, we're taxiing so slow.
You're going at 25, correct?
And a little more power here.
Alrighty, Shadow 1, taxi to spot 3 Whiskey via Alpha November. 3 Whiskey via Alpha November, Shadow 1.
Yeah, we're definitely going uphill. You can see the slope from here. That's why it's taking so much power to get moving right now. These suicidal baggage handlers out here. These guys, crazy. So I don't know what's going on, but there is a ton of people on VATSIM tonight. I don't think I've ever seen so many people.
Euro Atlantic 109er, Denver ramp, taxi to spot 7 Whiskey via Charlie November. I'm gonna need your help. My shots that I have.
Ooh, missed that turn a little bit.
Whiskey 7 and Charlie November. Alright, you're Atlantic 109, that's no problem. Taxi via Charlie November, hold short of Golf on Charlie November.
Going uphill here.
Can you repeat, please? Atlantic 109er, no problem. Taxi via Charlie November, hold short of Golf on Charlie November.
Alright. Coming up on taxiway Mike. Ramp told us to hold at Mike.
Good evening, Ramp Denver, Ramp.
Okay, Sierra Charlie at Mike, right up here.
Information, Papa ready for Romeo, ready for push to start.
Alright, let's come to a stop here.
Ramp, thanks for Romeo, push stars approved, push straight back, stop the first line, call for taxi.
Back and stop the first line. Taxi Delta 1269.
Denver Ramp, UPS 2229, heavy holding short, taxiway Mike at Sierra Charlie.
UPS 2229 heavy, contact ground 121.85.
Okay, over 2185, UPS 2229 heavy, thanks a lot. Alright, over to ground. Denver ground, UPS 2229 heavy, holding short of taxiway Mike at Sierra Charlie, ready for taxi to runway 8.
UPS 2229 to Denver ground, runway 8, taxiway Mike.
Okay, runway 8 via Mike, UPS 2229 heavy. Alright, guy. Alright, crew, let's roll. I gotta get this thing moving again. Okay, a little more power on engine 2 and 3. Because we're gonna have to make a 90-degree turn here. Yeah, I'm having to use a lot of throttle tonight. Alright, starting our turn. Remember, MD-11 nose wheel is way behind the cockpit, so you have to overshoot the turn. There we go. Alright, now we're rolling. We got a long drive over to runway 8, man. Holy crap. Look at this, guys. Look at this. So we're here. We gotta go here. Holy moly. I don't think I brought enough taxi fuel for this. Let's get up to about 30 knots. I'm gonna get there faster. So when I'm taxiing the MD-11, I like to use as little thrust from engines 1 and 3 as possible to reduce the chance of FOD ingestion. And I'm taxiing with mostly thrust from engine 2, which is way up in the tail. Alright, there we go. So I got 1 and 3 at idle. I got 2 pushing. Look at all these aircraft here. What is going on? Look at this. There's got to be 30. There's got to be 20 aircraft on the ground here. I don't think I've ever been at an airport this busy. I think it has something to do with that Flight Sim Expo thing going on. Whatever. Alright, getting a little fast here. I'm gonna pump the brakes just a little bit. Alright, let's take a look at the before takeoff checklist. Well, not even ready for that yet. We've got a long way to go still. Alright, I think we're going uphill a little bit, so I'm going to give it just a little bit of thrust on engine 2. Here's what split throttles look like. Right there. Alright, still going uphill. I'm going to add a little bit of power on engines 1 and 3. Still driving, man. This might be the longest taxi I've ever done in an MD-11. I always forget how humongous Denver airport is. It's gigantic. It's a lot of ground to cover here. Alright, 1-3 to idle, leaving 2 up. Alright, we're about 2/3 of the way there now. Okay, let's go idle on engine 2. Okay, I'm going to start adding some brakes in here because we are going downhill now. I think we're coming up on our runway soon. Yep. It's coming up right here. We're going to go straight in, hold short at Mike. Alright, going downhill, I need to really slow down. I didn't realize that. Hit 38 knots, that's way too fast. I'm hitting the brakes. There we go.
GPS 2229 tower 124.3 safe late to Dallas.
Say again for 2229 heavy.
2229 heavy, contact tower 124.3 safe flight.
124.3 for UPS 2229. Thanks a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
124.3. Alright, let me slow her down some more so I don't run into anything while I'm messing with this. 124.3. Okay, we're on tower now. And we're going to hold short here at Mike, and we're going to do our before takeoff checklist. Alright, holding short. Come to a stop. Alright. Parking brake set. Let's do our before takeoff checklist. EAD is checked.
Tower,
exterior lights.
Whiskey Alpha.
Let's go.
Your Atlantic 109 Denver Tower, good evening. Windsor
All lights on.
at 5, RNF to Nakata, runway 34 left, clear for takeoff.
Radar.
Clear for takeoff, runway 24 left.
Radar is on. Okay.
Your Atlantic 109, confirm RNF to Nakata, please.
Waiting on takeoff clearance.
One second.
Denver Tower, UPS 2229 heavy, holding short runway 8, ready for departure.
UPS 2229 Denver Tower, good evening. Windsor variable at 5, RNF to Kidding, runway 8, clear for takeoff.
RNF to Kidding, after takeoff, and clear, runway 8, UPS 2229 heavy. Alright, clear for takeoff, let's roll. Before takeoff checklist is complete.
November, Kilo Alpha Tango Alpha, correct?
Your Atlantic is 109, that's affirmative. RNF to Nakata, please.
RNF to Nakata,
Air Mexico 109, yes, so after Nakata you're going to follow your route. So on the read back for the takeoff clearance, you need to read back your first waypoint. So Euro Atlantic 109, RNAV to Nakata, runway 34 left, clear for takeoff.
Okay, crew, clear for takeoff. Let's go arm now. Profile.
Runway 34 left.
Okay, power's coming up.
Shadow 1, contact departure 126.1, see ya. 126, well, design Shadow 1.
Stabilized. Takeoff thrust. Auto flight. Takeoff thrust set.
Yeah, Euro Atlantic 109, that's affirmative. I received your transmission. I don't need to read back the confirmation that you received your takeoff clearance, sir. I need you to, so the way this works is, I give you an instruction, you read back the instruction, you execute the instruction.
And this runway's got a downhill slope. B1. Rotate. Positive rate, gear up.
Delta 1275, Denver Tower, hold short, runway 34 left.
Hold short 34 left, Delta 1275.
UPS 2229, contact departure 126.1, have your flight.
26-1 for UPS 2229 Heavy, so long. Okay, autopilot, engaged. 126.1. Denver departure, good afternoon. UPS 2229 Heavy with you, climbing 7,500.
UPS 2229 Heavy, Denver departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain flight level 230.
Finally maintain flight level 230, UPS 2229 Heavy.
UPS 2229 Heavy, clear Staker.
Okay, direct Staker, UPS 2229 Heavy. Oops, alright. So we're clear direct Staker. So we're gonna go flight plan, direct Staker.
1, contact number center on 133.52, we'll see ya.
Execute, and we're gonna go
133.
clear the 230. Alright, let's go flaps retract.
Headed 599, never approach, never altimeter 3003, thanks for Charlie, expect visual runway 35 left approach.
Oh man, there's a lot going on right now. I normally like to hand fly the departure a little bit more, but with all the ATC I got to deal with and everything, I've turned on the autopilot pretty quickly. Okay, green bar, slots retract.
Climbing to flight level 10, inbound for waypoint Nikata.
Here's flight check 109, number departure, rate of contact, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Climb and maintain flight level 230.
There's Denver off to the right.
Correction, Euro Atlantic 109, clear. Yep.
Okay, 10,000 feet.
10, can you
Let's turn off some lights here.
Last message?
Landing light, taxi light.
Clear direct Yokes. It's
Runway turn off.
Oscar Kilo Echo Sierra. It's the yellow thing in an egg.
That's 2 Yokes.
Okay, climbing 329 pitch.
Climb and maintain flight level 230, 23,000 feet.
20,000 feet.
Okay, check. Alright, after takeoff checklist. Landing gear up, lights out. Spoiler handle. Disarmed. Auto brake. Is off. Flaps and slats, up, retract. Flap takeoff selector is 15 degrees. EAD is checked, no alerts. Exterior lights are off. Altimeter, waiting on altimeter. At 180, we'll go over to standard. Speaking of which, I don't think I ever set my altimeter. Oops, checklist fail. Wow, I missed something in the checklist there. Altimeter 3002 set. Oops. Sorry, 3003. Hey, don't tell on me, okay? I think the altimeter's a little more critical going down than going up, but hey. I'm only human. I don't have a co-pilot here doing this stuff with me. Hey, we're climbing at 329 pitch, looking good. Climb thrust 103.4.
Departure Delta 12.
Looks good, and we are direct staker.
Climbing through 7,000.
Delta 1275, number departure, ready to contact. Climb maintain flight level 230.
So, I'll show you where we're at right now.
I'm maintaining 230 Delta 1275.
Lufthansa 446 heavy.
So, we were given direct staker. So, after takeoff, we were flying directly to here, and we're cutting out...
29 heavy, contact number center on 127.65.
2765 for UPS 2229 heavy. So long.
Yeah.
Crap. What did he say? Denver Center. Crap, I forgot what he said.
Departure Southwest 1241, passing 6.8 for
I forgot what he said. Hold on, let me call him back. Departure UPS 2229 heavy. What was that radio frequency again for center?
Blocked.
Southwest 1241, number departure, ready to contact. Climb maintain flight level 230.
Up to 230 Southwest 1241.
UPS 2229 heavy, contact number center on 127.65, 2765.
2765, thanks a lot. There we go. Let's try this now. Denver Center, UPS 2229 heavy with you, climbing through flight level 210 for 230.
UPS 2229, Denver Center, good evening, climb maintain flight level 350.
Climb maintain flight level 350, UPS 2229 heavy. Alright, crew, cleared flight level 350.
Contact Springs approach, 124.0, good night.
There we go.
4.0, Scouts 3780, okay.
We're cleared up to cruise out. Alright, so far so good. Climbing nice and steady here. Beautiful, beautiful today. Isn't that nice? Beautiful, man. Look at how the clouds cast shadows on the ground. I love that. This is so cool. I took a 13-year layoff from flight simming, and I came back to it about 3 weeks ago. So I'm just amazed at how much the technology and the graphics have improved since Flight Simulator X, FSX was the last time I flew. 2011, 2012, something like that. Okay, climbing to 260 and coming left here. Next is Azaro. Alright, let's take a look. How are we looking here? Performance page. We got 24 miles to go until we hit our top of climb, flight level 350. And we were direct staker, now we're on to Azaro. Okay, looks like we're in some clouds right now.
Pilot Club 341, contact Los Angeles Center, 135.55. Good night.
Anybody who's watching right now, say something in the chat. Let's talk. I got some time.
120.27. Good night.
I'm just climbing right now.
Virgin
Oh, that's not us. That's not us.
Devon Center, Aerototic 109 at 8,000, climbing to flight level 230, inbound for Point Yogs. Here Atlantic 109 Denver Center, good evening, climb maintain flight level, climb maintain flight level 330 for now, we'll get you higher in a minute. 330, flight level 109.
Okay, we're up to flight level 310.
1912, descend to maintain 14,000.
Got some more clouds coming up through here.
Descend to maintain 14,000, United 1912.
Southwest 5622, like 5 minutes. 5622, approved, report back.
Got some winds coming in off the nose here to the right. You can see that our airspeed's pretty high and our climb rate's really high because the autopilot is pitching up to reduce the speed down to 0.826 pitch, right? So it looks like we're climbing faster than we normally would because we're just got a lot of headwind right now. As we make this turn to the left after Azaro towards Sleek, some of this will convert less from a headwind into a quartering or a crosswind. All right, got an aircraft on TCAS behind us here. 1,000 to go. That's the aircraft there. It looks like he's crossing behind us, so no traffic concern there. Okay, going into altitude hold mode.
1275 with you climbing through 190 or 230.
Looks like the autopilot came up a little short on that one.
Denver Center, Apollo 563, flight level 270. First aircraft calling United 1912. Are you climbing out of Denver? I'm sorry, that was Delta 1275?
Yeah, Delta 1275.
Delta 1275, roger. Let me talk to center here. Oh, sorry, we already had him off. Climb and maintain flight level 310.
Okay, just waiting for the altitude to stabilize at 350. Autopilot kind of stopped our plane a little short. As soon as that happens, there we go. Cruise limit. So we are now officially in cruise. Let's take a look at our ETA. So it's estimating Dallas-Fort Worth, 498 miles. Estimated time to arrival is going to be, or estimated time overhead would be 0113.
18.5 on the MK7.
Alright, and after takeoff, checklist is complete with the altimeters at transition altitude. Cool. And here's my checklist again, guys. So, I made this myself because the one that comes with this Rotate MD-11 is garbage.
That's 1241.
So I made my own. So right now we're on after takeoff checklist here. The next checklist we're going to pick up is the descent and approach checklist here.
Number 227 Whiskey Papa, contact Minneapolis Center 133.4. Good night.
I'm going to eventually put that on a PDF and have little check boxes by it so that I can click off each thing so I don't forget what I did. That's just a WordPad thing, and I've been flying it for a few times just to kind of validate that it works. Alright, coming left.
Center American 1516. We had 330 per prior ATC. When you have time, if we could get up to our final cruise altitude, we appreciate it.
Alright, so some of that that tailwind, that headwinds get turned into a crosswind. Cool. Alright.
United 1912, we clear for the approach.
United 1912, man, sorry about that. Cleared localizer, DME Echo approach.
Here's our flight plan right now.
DME approach, 1912, no worries.
Sorry, I'm doing a shift change here. We're splitting centers.
Head over to Sleek, and then all the way across down to Easy.
United 1216, contact Kansas City Center.
And Dono is where we're going to pick up our arrival into Dallas-Fort Worth.
125.725, United 1260. This is Delta 560, flight level 350.
Alright, let's take a look here.
Delta 560, Denver Center, good evening.
Denver, hello, Gulfstream 6, Charlie 5, 35 down.
Gulfstream 6, Charlie Pop, Denver Center, good evening.
I think we could take this up to 370. Save a little bit of fuel here.
572, United 1429, guy.
Southwest 5622 back.
Let me see if I can get a hold of the center here. He's busy right now. Denver Center, UPS 2229 heavy request. Uh-oh. He forgot about us. Those ATC shift changes, man. Where'd my yoke go?
The 5622 said you're back. Okay, thank you.
Huh. Where did my yoke go? Oh, there it is. That's funny. Denver Center, UPS 2229 heavy request.
UPS 2229, go ahead.
If able, I'd like flight level 370.
UPS 2229, climb and maintain flight level 370.
Climb maintain flight level 370, UPS 2229 heavy. Alright guys, let's do this. Flight level 370, so I'm going to go set this to 370, and I'm going to push up. Oh no, that's not what I want. I meant 370 and press there. Cruise thrust. Climb thrust.
Zero Atlantic 109er, climb and maintain flight level 390.
Climb and maintain 390,
There we go. Now we're going to start climbing the 370. Burn a little less fuel up here. Thousand to go. Hey Cookies, I see you in the chat there. Thanks for joining in. Are you new to my channel, or are you a subscriber that I've had for a while? Okay, altitude capture coming up. And back to cruise limit, and we are at 370. Let's see how that affects our fuel mileage here. That gave us a little bit more. So, just so you guys know, for my fuel planning purposes, whenever I'm planning a flight, my personal preference is to land with about 20,000 pounds on board. That's what I like. That's well in excess of what I need for domestic reserves, but I just like to have it. I like the way the aircraft flies at those fuel weights, and it gives me a lot of options for diversions, for go-arounds, for missed approaches, well in excess of what I need. In the aircraft, I'm never at max landing weight. We just don't carry that much cargo. So I prefer to land with 20K. Now, if I'm doing an overseas flight, or if I'm doing some sort of oceanic crossing, I like to carry an extra 5,000 pounds on top of that for contingencies. Again, there's no requirement to do that. That's just what I like to do when I fly. So, the way I like to operate my aircraft. So, we should be landing more or less with 20,000 pounds aboard, maybe a little bit more. We'll see. All right. I'll show you the flight plan since we have some time up here. Let's bring that up for you. So here is my generated flight plan. So we took off out of Denver with the takeoff weight of 446,000 pounds. I used a higher than normal flex temperature than I normally like to do because we're high altitude there. I wanted to have the performance to get off the ground. So I carried 48,000 pounds of fuel, estimating 23,000 pounds of fuel burn, added 2,000 for taxi. And right now what we're going to do is we're going to do a couple checks of our fuel burn to see how close we are. So if I look at, we're flying towards easy, right? So at easy, we should cross that with, let's see, at easy, we should have 30.3 pounds of fuel aboard. So when we get to easy, we'll check that, see how close we are with our fuel planning. 30.3.
1509, contact Denver Center 133.52.
All right, we can go ahead and start talking about our arrival. So at this time, I'm planning on runway 13 at Denver.
United 2440, connect Denver Center 133.52. Good night.
The weather at Denver is 170 at 9, gusting to 16. They may give us a different runway assignment. We'll see.
120.35. Good night.
120.35.
We're a little far out to get the ATC out there, I think.
Center Delta 12 sends my question.
Go ahead.
Could I get 370 or 390 to get out of the weather here?
Delta 1275. Yeah, which one?
The whole country.
370 or 390?
I've never seen this in my entire life, guys. The entire country has air traffic control right now.
Delta 1275.
I got something on
390. Let me know if you get on top of it.
something on my TCAS here.
Copy. We'll call.
Another aircraft crossing at 370. That's kind of close. Why is he going even to the east? That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. We should not be crossing at the same altitude.
UPS 2229, contact Albuquerque Center 132.8. Good night.
32.8 for UPS 2229 Heavy. So long. 32.8. Albuquerque Center, good evening. UPS 2229 Heavy with you, flight level 370.
UPS 2229er Heavy, Albuquerque Center, hello, welcome.
And Center 2229 Heavy, I have another aircraft on my TCAS that appears to be at the same altitude flying west.
UPS 2299, it looks like Denver Center has him now. He's on my end at 360.
Copy that. Good to go then. UPS 2229 Heavy. Alright, maybe I'm misreading this.
Albuquerque, FedEx 1981 Heavy. We're at level 350. Looks like the tops of that, maybe 2,000 feet above me, so I'd say around 370.
This is really close. That says 37 on my map. Where is this fool? I don't know about you guys, but that looks like we're getting close here. Yikes, man. We'll see if we get a traffic alert on that. That's close.
Aircraft calling Albuquerque Center, nothing but muted.
I should be able to see this fool.
Southwest 3102 Albuquerque Center.
There, look.
Still static.
There he is. Behind it. Alright, crossing behind.
Albuquerque Center, American Airlines 1 with you now.
American 1 Albuquerque Center, hello.
Heading out to LAX for the event.
Okay. I guess he is a 1,000 feet below us. So there it is. JetBlue. I'm looking at it here. Let me show you here. That's JetBlue 615 from JFK to San Francisco. Crossing 1,000 feet below. I don't know what it looked like. He was at co-altitude with me. Never mind. Look at all this ATC. This is insane.
Yeah, with you at 50380.
All right, let's take a look at the arrival ATIS. 13 right, visual approach 13 right. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 7. You know, I need to start writing down some of this stuff. There's so much going on here.
Senior 119 Albuquerque Center, hello, climb maintain flight level 220.
Oh, am I showing you map? Sorry about that. Oh. Hold on. What am I doing here? I think I've been showing you guys the map the whole time. I'm sorry about that. We had a little, what it looked like to me to be a traffic conflict, but apparently it wasn't, so. Sorry about that. Sorry, I don't know how long I've been showing you guys the flight plan there. I apologize. What I was showing you here, the entire country has air traffic control. I've never seen this in my life. I think it's awesome. What a great day to be flying. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start writing down some of these frequencies, or we can get them in the box right now. So let's get Dallas, or Fort Worth Center, a 1, 2... You know what? I'm not even going to bother. I don't even know which one I need yet. Heck with it. So much going on. Move this over. Just never seen so much online. Alright, let's see what we're gonna need here. Let's get the ATIS ready to go. Arrival ATIS is 123775. 1, 2, I'll put it on com 2. 123775. Let's see if we can pick that up right now. Probably too far out. Alright, and then Fort Worth Center. I'm guessing we're gonna need Holy, there's so many. I'm not even gonna bother. I'll just wait. I'll keep VHF2 on. And then maybe when we get close enough, the ATIS will come in and we can hear it. I think this is a good time to get myself another drink of water. Let me check in with ATC. Albuquerque Center, UPS 2229 Heavy.
Good.
Request to step away for about 5 mics.
UPS 2229 Heavy, that's approved. Report back.
We'll report back 2229 Heavy. Alright crew, I'll be back in just a minute. I gotta get some water.
Light to moderate scattered precip along your routing in the next 50-ish miles northeast of your position. Let me know if you need to deviate.
Roger.
Senior 119, contact LA Center 135.55, yep. Senior 119er, contact LA Center 135.55. Southwest 3102, cross haha, fix it, flight level 300.
Cross haha, fix it. Flight level 300, Southwest 3102.
Okay, crew, I'm back. I'll check back in with Center. Albuquerque Center, UPS 2229 Heavy, we're back with you.
Roger, welcome back.
Alright. How far are we out from Denver? I'm sorry, Dallas. Let's see here. We're still 341 miles. That's why we're not picking up the ATC yet. Beautiful flight up here today, alright? Look at this. These over wing views or over the engine views are some of my favorite in the game. Beautiful. Golly, I love this. I could just sit here and watch this all day. Look at these clouds. Hey, if anybody who's watching right now, say something in the chat. Let's talk. I got time. Tell me where you're from. Tell me what you're doing. Friday night, you're here flying with me.
Got a 2039er, contact Kansas City Center 125.725.
125.725. Get out of 20.
We got maximum ATC tonight. Everybody. I had the call for clearance delivery. Had the call for the ramp, ground. I had to call Denver departure, Denver Center, and now we're talking to Albuquerque Center. And it looks like going into Dallas, we're going to have plenty of ATC as well. I'm excited, man. This is the most ATC I've had on in years. So for those of you coming in late to this, I haven't flown. I used to be a big-time flight simmer, and then I gave it up. I had kids, I had work, I had things to do. I moved on to other games, other hobbies, and I kind of gave it up. But about a month ago, or a little less than a month ago, I decided to get back into it. I used to play FSX. Now I'm on X-Plane 12 with this Rotate MD-11, and I just dove in hard, guys. I went straight for it. And I think I'm doing pretty good, right? For having a 13-year layoff, getting all this stuff to work again. It's pretty cool. But I don't ever recall having this much ATC on, ever. Ever. And it's really cool to see the entire country. I'm going to screenshot this. I'm going to save this because I just never see anything like this, and it's really cool. Anyway, we're here, and we're headed to Dallas, and Dallas is going to have regional approach, center. We got tower, ground, everybody. This is so cool. This is probably the most fun I'm ever going to have flying is tonight with all of this ATC. Love it. All right, so we're gonna do our fuel check here in a couple minutes. About 4 minutes, we're gonna pass over easy intersection. So let's see how good I did my fuel planning. So according to my flight plan, we need to cross. I'll bring this up for you. We want to cross easy with 30.3 thousand pounds of fuel. So 30,300. That's what we want to cross easy with. Okay. We current
1981, traffic 12 o'clock opposite direction, going to be passing above you.
If we take a look at our fuel page here,
1981.
we have 31,400 pounds aboard right now. So when we cross easy in 3.6 minutes, we want to have about 30.3 aboard, and that will kind of validate how good our fuel planning was, right? Keep an eye on that. These are things that you do while you're cruising, guys. Obviously, there's not much to do. You monitor your systems. Make sure you don't got any lights coming on here that you're not supposed to have. Okay.
GPS 2229,
That's us.
contact Fort Worth Center 120.775.
Contact Fort Worth Center on 2775 UPS 2229 Heavy. So long.
Zip.
Okay, 20 120 775. All right, let's contact him. Fort Worth Center, good evening. UPS 2229 Heavy with you. Flight level 370.
UPS 2229 Heavy, Fort Center, hello.
Cool, okay, so we're checked in with Center now. I have a pen and paper on my desk right in front of me so I can write this crap down. So I don't forget. I need to start doing that. Everybody doing okay out there tonight? Happy Friday. I'm out here in Southern California right now and it's 5:30. As soon as I land at Denver, or Dallas rather, I got something to barbecue. I got a brand new barbecue grill for Father's Day. So I'm looking forward to cooking some teriyaki chicken on there and grilling some bell peppers, onions, all that stuff.
25,000
Oh, listen.
Temperature
ATIS.
33. 2.18. Altimeter 3004.
3004.
Visual approach to runway. 13er. 18er. 17.
13 right.
17. Notice it to
406, contact Memphis Center
runway 17 right close to landing aircraft.
ATIS.
Apex in use. Operate transponders with altitude reporting mode enabled on all airport surfaces. Command error and bogey. Advise on initial contact. You have information golf.
Golf. Information golf. Okay. That's the ATIS. Let's get it again.
Dallas Fort Worth International Airport arrival departure information golf 2353 Zulu. Wet 170 at 9 gusts 16. Visibility 10.
10 at 9 gusts 16.
Contact King City Center on 12572.
Temperature 33.
Okay. So the wind at Dallas is 170 at 9, gusting 16. So we have a 7-knot gust. Altimeter is 3004. We're landing 13 right. That's what we planned for tonight.
238, Fort Worth Center.
Alright, let's take a look at some information here. Oh, easy. Coming up on our fuel, guys. Let's see how good my fuel planning was. What do you think? Okay.
Fort Worth Center, American 27.
You ready for this? Crossing easy.
17,177.
Flight plan said we should have 30.3. We have 30.6. Tell me I'm not good at this job. Come on, man. That's pretty dang good. That's really good fuel planning. Anyway, I'll stop tooting my own horn. So, landing stuff. We're looking at a 9,300 foot runway. We're gonna go ahead and do a flaps. Well, tell you what. Let's take a look at the runway there and figure out how much we got. I don't normally land on 1.3.
American 2744 with you, radio check.
I want to roll out, so we're landing on 1.3 right. I want to roll out full length and exit at Alpha 7. So I'm going to stay with flaps 35 and minimum auto brakes so we can do a full length rollout. That's what we're gonna do. 13 right. And then because we have a 3-knot gust, we're gonna add 3 knots to the approach speed. So
Okay.
our approach speed at flaps 35 is gonna be 160. Again, adding 3 knots due to the gusts. So there we go. 9,300 feet available. Auto brakes will be minimum. Oh, I got a private message earlier.
Radio check. LT.
Okay.
Radio check, radio check.
We hear you.
All right. So let's start talking about our arrival here. So we're looking at the 13 right. Here's what we're going to be doing here. We're on the
Forward Center American 1670.
Victory
Can I
2
get a
RNAV.
expected runway?
And these are a lot of crossing restrictions coming in through here. So hull
Roger.
23029 here. I'm gonna look it off this on the right, and I'm gonna go through my FMC to make sure that it's all tracking correctly. So flight plan. So we need to cross Belfour at 290 knots. Hull at or above flight level 230. Okay, that's checking.
Forward Center American 1948. Coming through.
Lenton,
4,700.
290 knots.
On the train,
18,000. Yep.
Zubov,
Zubov,
welcome,
270 14.5. Okay, that's checking. I'm looking at the chart off my right.
300 American 1948.
Victory at 10,500, 250 knots.
12,700 for 17,000.
At Zeman, Z-Man,
48, actually,
8,000,
red back an aircraft,
250 knots.
for another aircraft. Go ahead and contact,
Thassa,
approach again,
245,000. Yep, that's tracking. And then Papa is going to be our initial approach fix. All right.
1948 Forward Center.
Looks good.
Back to regional 125.02.
Let's get the chart for the ILS 13 right.
Forward Center American 20.
ILS 13 right. Okay. I'm gonna bring that up here. So our initial approach fix is going to be Papa.
2744 Forward Center, yep.
Yep, here.
At Papa, we need to be at 3,000 feet,
Radio check.
and then we're going to start down on the ILS glide slope here at Hodax.
Forward Center American 1670. Can I get an expected runway, please?
The decision altitude for the ILS is 200 feet, radar altimeter. Missed approach is going to be climbed to 1,560, then a climbing right turn to 3,000. I'm heading 230, outbound to TTT 275 radio to a slot intersection and hold.
American 2744.
Okay? That's your approach briefing. Oh, no.
American 1971, 60,000 for 17,000.
That's where we're at right now. Okay, that's your approach briefing, guys.
United 1664 Airbus 320, main flight level 330.
And top of descent is coming up in 94 nautical miles in about about 12 minutes. 12 minutes.
Okay, I think I'm back here, guys. American 1670, connect regional approach 125.02.
12502. Let's get that ready.
5.02 American 1670. Thank you.
12502.
71 forward center, 17,000 feet. American 1871, climb maintain flight level 300. Flight level 300, American 1871.
12507 is what he said, right? For later. Let me confirm that. So 125025. 2502. Man, I need a co-pilot. This is too much work. I need a co-pilot. 125025. All right. 125.025. So I'm gonna put that in now for later, okay? And tell you what, we'll also put in the tower frequency. Get that ready on VHF2. 12655. 12655. And then we'll get the ground frequency in as well.
Delta 6441 in Oklahoma is ready to taxi.
Should be the west ground. 12185. 12185. Cool. So I got that ready on VHF2. But we're talking on VHF1.
6441, runway 17 right, taxi Charlie Alpha.
17 right, or 17 right via Charlie Alpha, Delta 6441.
Center, good evening, United 308, passing 13,000 for 17,000.
3084, center, climate tape level 380.
Maintaining 308.
Fort Worth Center, November 494, Julie Bravo, with you at 6,700.
November 494, Julie Bravo, Fort Center, hello.
Alright, let's take a peek here.
Air Mexico 750, County Regional Approach 125.02.
Alright, let's take a look at my descent checklist.
Approach 12502, Aeromexico 750.
Alright, cool. Anybody out there? Just lurkers tonight?
13,000, climbing 7.
No one wants to talk to me. Okay. That's okay.
604, Fort Center, climate tape level 380.
Climb and maintain flight level 380, American 604.
And the aircraft on TCAS. Let's take a look at that. Should be crossing well ahead.
Galore 121, contact Albuquerque 120.95, 975, sorry.
120.95, we'll see that Delta 121.
Nine 1962, good day, cruising F of a 400.
Yeah, 1962, 400, good day.
1962, you mind if we step away for around 15 to 20 minutes?
15 minutes? That's a long time.
Affirmative, we will. Thank
Okay,
you.
29 miles to top of descent, guys. We're coming up here soon. Looks like 4 minutes. We'll be starting down. Well, we need to start down.
Delta 6441, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway 17 right, clear for takeoff, Delta 6441.
We'll do one more fuel check here before we're done. Mindano, part of my flight plan. Alright, so Medano, sorry. We should cross that. Medano. Where's that at? With 26.5 thousand pounds of fuel. Let's see how close we get to that. 26.5. That's in 1 minute. Fuel. We have 27.4. Okay, we have 27.4. Alright, let's see.
Forward center, top of the unity, American 1634, flight level, or excuse me, 11,500, climbing up to 170.
1634, top of the avian unit, sir, climb maintain flight level 360.
Climb maintain flight level 360, American
Coming up on it.
1634.
Let's see how close I get. Alright, starting our turn. Stand by. So, Medano should be 26.5, and we're going to cross it with 27.2. Not bad. We're about 700 pounds over. That's probably because I filed for flight level 350, but we ended up flying 370 because it just looked like it made sense to me. So, landing with we got a little more fuel on board than what we planned for, but only 700 pounds. That's really good. I feel like my MD-11 fuel planning is pretty solid right now. Alright, we're gonna need to start down here pretty quick. Let's see about that. So 6 miles. When we cross this top of descent, I'm gonna call this guy up and check with him. Actually, I'm gonna call him now. Fort Worth Center, UPS 2229 Heavy.
UPS 2229 Heavy, go ahead.
Center 2229 Heavy. You'd like to start down whenever you can.
UPS 2229 Heavy, sorry about that. Descend via the Victory 2 arrival, DFW altimeter 3004.
Okay, descend via the Victory 2 arrival, 3004 on the altimeter, UPS 2229 Heavy.
Delta 6441, radar contact.
Hey, crew, starting down.
330, 6441.
Descent checklist. Landing data is checked and set. Approach briefing, we've already performed it. Windshield anti-ice not required at this time. Decision height is going to be 200 radar altimeter set and checked. Seatbelts are on. Altimeters are going to be 3004, standing by on that.
Forward center, United 2, flight level 360.
274 center, hello. Double 6441, connect Kansas City Center on 12572.
12572, 6441 heavy. Good day.
Fort Worth Center, Frontier Flight 2750 is passing 16,000 for 17,000.
Frontier 2754, center, climb maintain flight level 380.
Climb and maintain flight level 380, Frontier Flight 2750.
Alright guys, we're descending via the Victory 2 RNAV arrival. Show you that again right here. And he just said descend via this arrival, so I'm going to go ahead and set the altitude down to 3,000 in lieu of something better. The FMC will make sure that we cross all these things as required. He didn't give me a minimum descent.
Did you hand us off to the Fort Worth Center? Santa Fe Julie Bravo.
Nope, you're still with me on
I'll tell you what, we'll keep it at 10,000.
Okay, we heard someone get handed off to Fort Worth Center. We thought that might have been us. We weren't.
That'll work. 10,000 is fine.
No, sir, your next handoff will be regional approach, and you get a little while before you get there.
Awesome, thanks for that.
Okay, so we have a crossing restriction here. Hold at 27,000. And then next will be, yeah, so, oh, 290 knots, we need to slow down. Oh, didn't make that. Okay, profile down to 3, but we need to slow it down. I got some speed brake in right now. Okay, throttles. Try to keep those aligned with the auto throttle. Okay, we have a FMC notice here to add drag, which I'm doing now. Add drag. We are a little bit low on the profile. It's coming in though. Okay, and spoilers up to 1/3. Okay, we can take the drag out. And the crossing restriction is hull at or above flight level 230. Next is going to be Leadton at 180. All right, so profile looks perfect, right on. Lateral looks good. The altimeter was 3004. I'm gonna go ahead and put that into standby right now.
Center, Virgin 46, Heavy is at flight level 310, passing 34 miles inbound, Tango X-ray Oscar VR.
Virgin 46, 4 center.
Oh, add drag, got it. Get a little fast here.
November 4904, Juliet Bravo, contact forward center 135.02, sorry.
Contacting center on 135.94 Juliet Bravo.
13517, sorry about that.
135.7, okay, 94 Juliet Bravo. See you.
Okay. Spoilers out. Okay, looking good. All right, so Lenton is below flight level 19 but above 170 at 290 knots. And on my approach checklist, I'm waiting on altimeters and exterior lights. Okay, getting a little fast again. I'm going to add a little more speed brake in. Okay, taking it out. So we're definitely going to meet our restriction here. Okay, definitely within the window. Stand by for altimeters. Okay, let's go ahead and switch altimeters now at 3004. Okay, altimeter set, cross-check 3004. Okay, it's on the standby, on Copilot. Alright, looking good, crew. Starting down again. Next crossing is going to be Zubov at 145. 14,500.
229, connect regional approach 125102.
Confirm that was for 2229 heavy.
That's it. UPS 2229 heavy, connect regional approach 125.02.
Okay, 2502 for UPS 2229 heavy. Okay, over to approach.
5103.
Regional approach, good evening. UPS 2229 Heavy with you, descending via the Victory 2 RNAV 16000. Okay, getting a little fast again. I'm going to add a little speed brake in.
UPS 2229, stand by.
He said stand by. Yeah, take speed brake out. Okay, that's our crossing coming up.
UPS 2229
That's us.
regional approach. Good evening. Expect a visual approach from my 18 right.
Okay, that changes things. Okay, we'll expect the visual 18 right, UPS 2229 Heavy. Alright, well I gotta change up my arrival.
Echo Charlie Hotel Echo Lima, your readback is correct. Advise ready for departure.
Alright, so I did not plan for that. Star. Let's go ILS 18 right now. That changes everything up. Yeah. Dang it. You know what? I don't want to shoot that one. Regional approach UPS 2229 Heavy.
UPS 2229 Heavy, regional approach.
Yeah, if able, can we get the ILS 13 right approach? Will that work for you?
Stand by, I gotta clear that with tower.
Copy. I already got this thing set up. I don't want to mess with it right now.
Forward, departure United 295.
Aircraft calm aircraft calm regional approach, say again.
United 295, we are on that ballpark.
United 295, radar contact, climb maintain 17,000.
Climb maintain 17,000, United 295.
UPS 2229, expect visual approach from my 13 right.
Okay, we'll expect the visual 13 right. Thanks a lot. UPS 2229 Heavy. That works for me. Alright, let's...
Echo Charlie Hotel Echo Lima, roger, air taxi runway 16, and advise ready for departure. The the Arlington altimeter is 3005.
Alright, let's get some lights on here. Landing lights, runway turn off lights are on. Approach checklist complete. So, alright crew, we're going to maintain the, we're going to do the ILS 13 right.
Echo Charlie Hotel Echo
Flight
Lima,
visual.
it was air taxi via direct runway 16.
Fort Worth approach, 94 Juliet Bravo with you at 6,500 with information Golf.
Number 494 Juliet Bravo. Fly heading tree 5, fly heading tree 60, maintain 6,000. There'll be a visual approach runway 18 right.
Okay, crew.
Fly heading
Got some clouds coming through here now.
6,000, expect runway 18 right, 94 Juliet Bravo.
UPS 2229,
us.
fly heading 130, report DFW in sight. Currently it's about 12 o'clock and about 45 miles.
Okay, fly heading 130, and we'll be looking for the airport. We'll report in sight, UPS 2229 Heavy.
And UPS 2229, descend and maintain 3,000.
Okay, down to 3,000, UPS 2229 Heavy. Alright crew, clear down to 3,000. We're heading 130, looking for the airport. 45 miles out.
American 1355, 212 on the Devil.
Listen to this guy. Whoa.
American 1355, regional approach, good evening. Expect visual approach, runway 17 center.
7 down, so you
Alright.
United 295, contact Fort Worth Center 120.77.
2077 for United 295, thank you.
Hey crew, down to 3,000, looking for the airport. I don't see it yet. It's kind of hazy out here today. Okay. $32 miles to go. Okay, 215 thrust. Let's go slats extend.
Mic check.
Whatever time, my mic check, shot by 5.
Alright, so we are at more or less at idle here. Light idle. I got the slats out. And we're reducing speed to 215 knots.
Echo Charlie Hotel,
Still looking for the airport.
The winds are 1308, runway 16, clear for takeoff, make a right turn for northbound departure.
Still looking for the airport. Raise up my seat position here. Clouds in the way. Okay, profile down to 5. Okay, I got the ILS receiver coming in here. ILWN. Let me check.
November 494 Juliet Bravo, fly heading 010, descend and maintain 3000.
ILWN. Yep, there we go.
Flight heading 100.
Localizers alive.
010 and descend maintain 3000.
Still don't have the airport in sight. Alright, we need to get slowed down here. Let's go flaps 15.
UPS 2229 update, DFW is 12 o'clock, true correction 20 miles.
Copy, still looking for it. UPS 2229 heavy, in the clouds. Oh, is that it? That's not it.
Echo Charlie Hotel, Echo Lima, IDEM.
Why am I not seeing this airport? Hopefully we get to these clouds here pretty quick, because I don't see it. Maybe when we pass through here. Oh, there we go. Our regional approach, UPS 2229 heavy, airport in sight.
UPS 2229, radar contact, clear visual approach, runway 13 right, contact DFW tower 126.55.
Okay, over to tower 2655, UPS 2229, and we're clear for the approach. Alright.
November 494 Juliet Bravo, contact DFW Tower 126.55, let them know your VFR.
Contact Tower 126.55, contact let them know we are VFR, Nano 4 Juliet Bravo.
Okay, over to tower.
Hotel Echo Lima, ident. Hi.
Forward Tower November 494 Juliet Bravo with you at
Okay, approach is armed.
4,500 and descending. We are VFR.
Let's go flaps 28.
For
Clear
Juliet
down.
November 494 Juliet Bravo, DFW Tower, Roger, did you get sent here by approach?
Affirm. We meant to tell you I'm thinking of forward. Where for you.
Roger.
We need to get that localizer.
Tower American 1824,
Coming right.
holding short Echo Golf for 17 right.
American 1824 and have tracks runway 17 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 17 right, 1824.
Forward tower UPS 2229 heavy on the visual 13 right approach.
UPS 2229 heavy, DFW Tower, runway 13 right, clear to land.
Clear to land 13 right, UPS 2229 heavy. Alright crew, clear to land. Localizer and glide slope are captured.
4 Juliet Bravo, maintain 3000 internal right downwind, runway 18 right.
Alright, FMS speed.
3000 until downwind
Flaps 35.
of 18 right, Nano 4 Juliet Bravo.
Negative, maintain 3000 and enter right downwind.
Before landing checklist.
Maintain
Landing gear
3000,
down
enter
or green.
downwind, Nano 4 Juliet Bravo.
Spoilers armed.
2500.
Auto brakes minimum. Flaps 35 set. Altimeter set, cross check 3004. EAD is checked, green box. Before landing checklist complete. Let's go ahead and get the missed approach altitude in right now. And that's going to be 3,000. There we go. Missed approach altitude is set. Okay, guys. We're a little fast here. We are established. Okay, guys. Looking good. I'll think over at about 1,000 feet HEL. Hey, dual land. So if we wanted to do an auto land right now, we could. We have a slight quartering crosswind from the right with a little bit of gust.
Okay, over to departure, 1824.
4 Juliet Bravo, runway 18 right, clear to land.
Okay, I'm taking over.
Runway 18 right, clear land on 4 Juliet Bravo.
1000. Autopilot.
Hey, I have control. A little slow, correcting.
500.
Looking good, looking good.
Approaching minimum.
Landing. First thrust. Let the nose down. First thrust. Manual braking. 80 knots. Reverse idle. Perfect. We're going to do a full length rollout. Man, that was nice, guys.
UPS 2229, hold short of 18 right at Alpha.
Hold short 18 right at Alpha, UPS 2229 heavy. Okay.
Correction, are you going to Northwest Air Freight?
Correct, Northwest Air Freight.
Amendment then, taxi via Alpha Charlie.
Okay, taxi via Alpha Charlie, UPS 2229 heavy. Alright guys, that was a beautiful landing. That worked awesome, and we're doing a full length rollout here because I wanted to get closer to the taxiway. Coming up on the turn. Oh my god, that was so nice. Woo! Oh my god, I'm impressed with myself, guys. That was nice. Where's my applause, man? Come on. Somebody. Alright, whatever. That's okay. I'll pat myself on the back. Alright, we're going to pull off here once we're clear of the runway. And we're going to do our after landing checklist. Alright, we'll stop right here. Set the parking brake. Okay, after landing checklist. Flaps up. Speed brakes up. Oops, nope. I want that up. Okay, taxi lights. So we're gonna we'll do landing lights off, strobe light off. We'll keep the runway turn off. We'll turn these off. Leave the taxi light on. APU. Gonna start that. Check up. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything else on that checklist here. After landing, spoilers, slats up, retract. Auto brakes off. Stab trim. 3, aircraft nose up. Landing lights off, retract. Taxi lights as required. Wing, high intensity, anti-ice off. APU is on. Okay, let's taxi, crew. We are taxiing via Alpha Charlie. Let's see. I'm gonna get my taxi chart out here. Okay. Taxiway Alpha's coming up. Man, that was fun. That was a beautiful approach. Look at this car. Alright, let's taxi. We got long taxi again. Alright. Got a fuel truck crossing up here in front. We should be able to make this turn right here. And this should take us to taxiway Charlie. Right there. Oh, yeah, there she is. Coming left. Oh, I think I forgot something on my checklist. Radar is off. Did I miss that? After landing, weather radar off. Yep, I missed it.
1355 over Name.
Alright, so, what do you guys think? What was my landing rate? I think it was pretty good. Let's go take a look at smart cars. Oh,
Hello,
whatever.
FedEx 816 over East Carolina for taxi.
206 feet per minute. It was better than that. Touchdown, 158 knots. Okay, a little fast. I don't know. It felt smoother than that to me. I don't know about you guys.
Derek, sorry, I saw you queuing up, but I have no audio on you.
American 1355, VFW tower, runway 17 center clear land.
Galore 177, okay.
FedEx 816, you were given...
17 right, please.
17 right, taxi via November, Echo Echo Kilo, Echo Foxtrot, 17 right.
Alright, November, Echo Fox, over to 17 right, FedEx 816 Heavy.
Well,
Dallas Tower, we're wondering if we can
for
go
those of you that
over
watched
to
all the
ground.
way, I really
That's what
appreciate
it's
you watching, man. I really enjoyed this approach tonight.
Number 4, Juliet Bravo, cross
it's been a long
runway
time since I've had
18 left
ATC
at
from beginning
Golf
to
8,
end.
contact ground point 85.
It's pretty fun. So
Cross runway 18 left.
I
at
definitely
Gulf,
enjoy having
94
ATC
Bravo.
like this.
When we what's ground?
Ground point 85.
1 point. I'm sorry, you cut off there.
121.85.
121.85. See you.
And Tower 29, correction, UPS 2229, did you give us ground or you want to stay with you?
You stay with me on the outside of the runways.
Copy that. Hey guys, turn's coming up here pretty soon. Got a little bit of a downward slope here. I'm on the brakes. Hey, let's start slowing her down. We got a turn coming up. Okay, coming left. And another turn on the right.
Tower FedEx 816, are we okay to cross 17 center here?
FedEx 816, cross runway 17 center at Echo Foxtrot.
Crossing 17 center at Echo Foxtrot, FedEx 816 Heavy.
Okay, parking spot's coming up on the left. Next one. Nope, one more. That one right there. Okay, and I'm gonna go outside for my marshaller.
American 1355 was clear.
All right. Hey, parking brake.
American 1355, cross runway 17 right at Echo Lima, contact ground point 65.
AP power. Okay, let's do shutdown checklist. So beacon light off, taxi light off.
FedEx 816 heavy, runway 17 right, line of away, traffic crossing downfield.
Anti-ice
17
off.
right, FedEx 816.
Fuel switches. Okay, engine shut down. Seatbelts. Emergency power off. Exterior lights are on as required. Wheel chocks. Let's tell ground to turn off. Put the wheel chocks in. Wheel chocks and ground power. Okay, IRS is off. Switch over to external power. Status page. Reviewed. Okay, that looks right. That looks good. And we can go ahead and shut down the APU because we no longer need it. Alright. That is the parking checklist. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this flight. I really did. We had ATC from the very start, from the second we pushed to the landing right now. And that was a lot of fun. So I want to thank you guys for flying with me all the way to Dallas here. I'm going to go ahead and cook some dinner now. I'm hungry. So I'm going to go use my new barbecue pit that I got for my Father's Day. And I'm going to go make some chicken. So if you're new to my channel, I hope you'll subscribe. Take a look at what we got going on. I play... You know what? Let me turn this guy off. I don't need to talk to him anymore. Alright. As I was saying, I do a couple different things. I play flight simulators. I'm part of a virtual airline, so I'm doing this for real. Sorta. And I also play a game called War in the Pacific, which is a really awesome turn-based strategy game. So if you like turn-based strategy games, it'd be a great channel for you. If you like watching me fly MD-11s, stick around for that as well. Either way, I want to thank you all for being here, and I will catch you guys on the next one. I'm signing off for now.